Hello fans of Marvel heroes and friends of my channel, my name is Wilfred and welcome to this channel whereby you see videos and guides on this free-to-play game called Marvel Heroes. I am not affiliated to Gazillions influencer program, so whatever I say here is rather independent. Now, this is a new episode of Pre-Order or Don't Bother. I'm at the test center looking at Nick Fury, the upcoming heroes of the game. I'm just going to walk through with you what he can do, and I'm going to play a little bit of him in the cosmic environment MODOK, so I thought they'll give you some kind of opportunity to understand how he plays like, and I'm using the upcoming team up as well, Medusa, together with him, because it's the same package. It's going to be live soon. Okay, now, Nick Fury is a physical kind of a hero, so he does physical damage. He does mainly ranged. Okay, there is a summoner option as well, and I'm going to do a summoner option because I believe if I don't do a summoner option, it'll be rather the same as some of the heroes, like maybe Punisher or Winter Soldier or Black Widow kind of thing. You see what I mean by that. I'm not going to go through a power one by one right now. I'm just going to play it and let you kind of understand how it plays like. But before I go there, just some general sharing on the Nick Fury is that he's the flat dodge hero, so there's no defense to him. Could be good, could be bad. Ammo wise, I mean, he's one of those heroes that I don't particularly like this design of waiting for ammo to happen, because that is very much like Marvel Heroes 1.0 or beta, whereby you spend all your spirit and you have to wait until you can do something. Is it fun or not? Some people swear by it, but I always find it very like sitting there to wait for something to happen is never my kind of cup of tea. So any heroes that with this kind of mechanic, I don't like it, but you may love it. And he's a fighting intelligence hero, and last but not the least, if you picked him as if you unlocked him as the hero synergy wise, he has a defense rating multiplier, which is ironic because he's not defense hero, he's a dodge and deflect, so if you have a multiplier to that, it's not going to help. And also he's plus 5 damage versus enemy not attacking you. Alright, so now just a couple of quick intro of the power here. Maybe as I do it, I'll show it to you. So from a talent wise point of view, I'm picking everything under his last kind of like thing here. Basically, just to summon. So the talent is rather, you can call it inspiring or uninspiring. Tier 1, summon one shield agent. Tier 2, summon another shield agent. Tier 3, summon the third shield agent. Tier 4, summon the fourth shield agent. Number 5, buff each of the agents. As simple as that, right? So I'm just going to go in and just talk about it as I'm going in. Here's a bike, by the way, and this is a MODOK terminal. So I'm going to just like when it come to here, then I mean he has kind of like good toolkit, but sometimes it's just like when it's either waiting for ammo to happen or waiting for the either waiting for ammo to happen or waiting for cooldown to come off. So it's rather I don't know how you feel it, but like right now I'm just waiting for and the ammo will not get recharged until I use up the very last ounce of it. So now, although this one comes off cooldown, I can't use it. I have to wait until this one come to full. Then I say, they light up 1, 2, 3, I can use it. So it's one of those things that I personally do not like, but I know some people like it, so I don't know. Just one of those things. By the way, the power that I'm having is like he has a drone called the drone strike, is something like that. So it's very much like a Black Widow kind of thing. He has something called the fire and forget, which is something like this thing here, like the Punisher thingy, right? And after that, he has drone as well. The drone is there. Alright, so he has drone. And the car is very much like Agent Coulson. He has the Lola Unknown, which is Agent Coulson's one, is vulnerable. But do be careful where it points, though sometimes it doesn't really point to the right places. I found that, as you change direction, it's always a little bit clunky there. His signature is called the Eyes Everywhere. So basically it's a grenade, the sniper fire, stuff like that, and the buff stuff as well. So I'm just going to go in here to the boss here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then signature. Then he has something called a buff as well. This one buff his himself as well as all the ally. So it's buff. Right now I can't do anything. Well, I can do one of them, but you see the other two is on cooldown. I can't do anything. I have to wait until 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many seconds. then I can dump the drone there, dump the what is it called for? Fire and forget, forget me not. Then load out on loan. Then there's one power called the target down. Target down is like if you play, what is the hero called? Doctor Doom. You probably kind of like you probably have seen something like you direct all the pet into one kind of like a place, and that is called the target down. But meanwhile, you can't do anything. Once you do a target down, you run out of ammo. You can't do the other few power. You have to wait and wait and wait and wait for something to happen. So, are there any other option besides that? Well, there are, but I've tried. Majority of them is still kind of weird to play. So in the end, I'm not really doing anything different. I mean, I'm just sticking by this one, I think, for the time being. The unfortunate thing is that because of how the infinity system is being changed, I cannot not take the cost reduction, right? So for example, I've got infinity system. One of the mastery is the cost reduction, I think, or the whatever cost reduction. Can't quite remember where I've seen it. I swear it is somewhere there. The cost reduction, take damage, and this cost reduction. So I don't really like this one on my hero because I want to burn this thing fast because my basic power will get plus 100% while it's reloading. So it actually do better damage. But I have to burn this one fast as well. One option is to bring in more of the power to burn this one fast. So I can show you another option here. So one option is that, well, instead of using fire and forget, can I use one power to burn ammo fast? So now this is a fast reload kind of like a gameplay. So I'm going to show it to you. Basically just fast reload. Like you just burn everything that you have. Then after that, let it reload. Then at least your basic power is kind of like decent, right? So after that, you just burn all the thing that you have, if you can. Just burn all the ammo you have, and but I never quite like. I mean, right now my basic power become very powerful because, well, relatively more powerful because of the ammo that I've burned already, right? So something like that then become like once I hit the bottom of it, then my basic power become a lot more powerful kind of thing. This basic power become more powerful. But like I say, I mean, I never quite enjoy the kind of like gameplay. I can just burn them all. But it's I get rooted, so I don't really like it. I think that's one option to play if you say you don't want to manage all this. If you want to maximize the reload time. So it's unlike Punisher. Punisher was kind of nice because, well, the old Punisher anyway, I could use the reload kind of mechanism to make it more engaging, like keep reloading kind of thing. But now I can't even get rid of ammo because of the power reduction that I have. I don't want that. But I can't really increase the power. And also because I'm using a summoner build, I would have to use the Born Leader, I have to use the signature, I have to use the target down. So the only option is that I have 3 more power that use ammo, that's all. If all these 3 power are using cooldown, then like you've seen before, the cooldown will not burn all the ammo. So it's just not that nice. Alternative though, the other option is that, forget it. I mean, why do you want to have the... why do you want to use the basic power then? So what happened is that another gameplay, I'll show you, this is a third gameplay, is that once you burn all the... Is it a bug somewhere? Oh no, this is basic power. So another option is that why not we bring in the non-basic power to this guy here and just burn all the stuff here, right? So I could do that too. So in short, this is a basic-less build. Now I'll show you how it works, basic-less build. So it is basically just keep burning things down fast, run the rotation fast. But while it's reloading, you can't really do anything. You can buff your pet, so you just wait until your pet do something like kind of thing. Then you can start to dump all the power that you have. Make sure you don't miss, and you burn everything there. And after that, you wait for it to come back out. Meanwhile, just let your pet does its thing. It's quite a lot of waiting though. I mean, there's not really a lot of engagement. That's why I don't really like it. But I mean, if you like to maximize the amount of like uptime on all this thing, then yeah, I mean, it is rather nice, right? So now you just reload, wait until that reload, then you can do, you know, something like that. Then you can start to burn your ammo again. Bond leader is the last button I use. Then you just burn everything, and then after that you go stealth, right? Just let the pet does its thing. Okay, I mean, if you can use the med kit as well to help the regen, the reloading part, then it's nice as well. You could do that too. Then it's less boring. So at least there's something to do while you are waiting for something to happen, right? So I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me which one would you prefer to use? I mean, like right now I can't do anything. Just wait until my pet are burning. I mean, my pet are actually doing quite a good damage actually. But the problem with the pet is that the moment you're out of combat, it kind of disappear. They would despawn. So you can't AFK nowadays for summoner. You can't just like before you just summon the pet and then AFK. Now you have to keep resummoning in the sense that you have to keep in combat. You cannot just go perpetually stealth and let your pet do its stuff. So I don't know how you guys like it. But I mean, there's one option there. Yeah. So it is very much like, then you buff your pet, and pet does this thing. And you wait until like, you know, a couple of seconds later. You see, the mobs are dying anyway. I mean, you know, do you need to work that hard? Maybe not. Maybe you're Nick Fury, you're the boss. You just stay behind and let the thing do its job, right? Okay. So, yeah. So that is the thing. And you just let the pet do its job, do a signature here. And that's it. Buff your pet. Okay. See what I mean? So, I mean, this is not that bad as well. Just have to, you know, kind of like have a different kind of mindset about, so all on cooldown right now. Different kind of mindset about what the pet can do and so on, right? So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I probably would do this build. It's rather relaxing. Then I just like, you know, move on to the next one. But the challenge that I have to keep getting myself, keep in combat so that my pet will not despawn. So I think that is probably the challenge that we have here. Right. So now I'm going to face Modok and I'm going to use a signature, the ultimate here. The ultimate is called the let them have it. Let them have it. First time I'm seeing it, man. I never seen it before. So I'm just going in there. Let's just do a little bit of like buff my pet. And do a bit of like, you know, okay, so everything is on cooldown right now. So I'm just going to, okay, don't die here, mate. So I buff myself, ultimate. So okay, so this is the ultimate. Well, I'm rather happy that Modok didn't just like, you know, disappear somewhere. So now I'm just like, now where are all my So I buff my pet, then after that just hit Modok with my bullet. Yeah, I mean then I stealth out, wait for it to happen, wait for the ammo to happen, wait for it, and after that you do that. Now, do you have to do that kind of gameplay? No, I mean, you know, I've shown you before, you could actually use a basic power if so you wish to. But in the end, I mean, even you use basic power, sometimes it just, you wouldn't light up anyway. So now I'm just going to head to the training room right now, do a very quick kind of like walkthrough of the rest of the power that you may want to take a look at that and some of the noteworthy kind of like a power. I mean, this is test center, by the way. You look at the build philosophy. You don't look at the DPS output or the so-called, you know, or the survivability. I don't think he has any problem with survivability so far. I've seen. I'm just using basic gears, man. I mean, is this still? Well, it's not even like, you know, I don't even have a rank 5 legendary. So I mean, the one that you've seen is the one that I showed you just now. But there are other options as well. For example, if you could, you know. You've seen the Lola, you've seen the drone, right? You've seen the target down. Weird stuff. Oh yeah. Let me just take away all these things so as not to disturb you. Then you've seen the fire and forget, right? So after that you've seen a signature, and you've seen the born leader, which is to buff yourself and buff your pet. So now what is interesting here is that you could actually transform born leader into a conceal your target, so it's very much like Winter Soldier in some sense. Drone strike, this one I like it quite a fair bit actually. You could actually change it into like a drone strike like this. It's kind of cute. I mean, it's nice in an animation point of view. Whether it's gimmick or not, I mean, it does buff the power a little bit. Or fire and forget become make war. making war. Making war is where War Machine will fly in. Now you have to catch him. He's right at the sky, so very fast. I couldn't even see it coming. But anyway, that was War Machine that flew by. So there are some of the noteworthy kind of thing. Then fire in the hole become heads down. Heads down is yeah. So I've seen some of this. It's not really that impressive in some sense. So anyway, so that is the why do I not so fire in the hole become heads down. So that is the somewhere over the other side. So I've seen it before. You just hold something onto your head and sort of like get a bubble yourself up for 1 second kind of thing. So that's one side of the tree, elite operate, and another one is head of shield. Head of shield is the you've seen some of this like you know what, sorry about that. That was a little bit messed up there. I've actually prepared this one a little bit previously. It just looked a bit different. There's something called the molecular destabilization grenade as well. If you like to play grenade, you can fit there as well. So yeah, there's a grenade. People say it plays a little bit like Starlord. I agree. So he has a few spender. You've seen the triple tap, which is the basic power. You can also open fire. You've seen it before just now. You can also do like covering fire, which is very much like Punisher. You just fire everywhere, right? This is Punisher's one. You can one power like that, or you can just basic power, right? So this is like basic power, right? So that's about it. What have I not covered for you? Another thing on this side is that if you like to play a little bit of execution, you can also he will jump to the back of the mob like this one here and execute, right? So and after that, what would be quite interesting is the danger close. That is a combo here. So that is because this one is near him, so you execute and then you do a danger close, right? So after that you do a danger close. The danger close, right? So that's one option as well. But on the middle tier, there aren't really a lot of exciting things. It's rather to more of the molecule kind of thing, Grunai and become Grunai and sort of like a bit of kind of different things to the whole signature eyes everywhere thing. But it's I don't know. I personally would like to play him as a summoner. I always envisage Nick Fury as a summoner. So, well, I mean, do let me know in the comment box below. Would you unlock him as a hero? Would you play him? My take is that he's all right. There's a lot of power that's quite the same here and there. It's not at all obvious how the summon is going to scale up or here. But I really do not like the whole ammo thingy. I just don't like this kind of game mechanic. But that's just me. Let me know how you feel about it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.